How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of outside review time, because we're going to be doing a beer called Snow, and there's fucking snow on the ground. So it kind of makes sense in my brain. Yeah, this is the beginning of March 2019. It was so nice out today. It's like pushing 60. I kind of really needed to get outside, and I wanted to do some outside reviews, so I figured, why not? And this kind of made sense. So here we go. This beer comes courtesy of Mike from Jersey. Thank you very much, brother. He sent me off a box of beers not too long ago. Did a little Julius versus Green side by side. This is the other one that was in there. So this is a wheated double IPA, brewed in Massachusetts. And on the back here we are excited that you are holding a delicious wheat double IPA from Treehouse Brewing Company, Snow. Snow is a singular member of the Treehouse family, featuring a heavily wheated grist and immensely kettle and dry hop doses of a blend of our favorite American hops. It explodes in a palate with rich tropical fruit, citrus, and mango characteristics, balanced by a smooth, bready finish. It is everything we know and love about Treehouse double IPA with distinct twist, an IPA for winter. Label-wise, it's awesome. You know, it's quintessential Treehouse and what they do label-wise. So, yeah, let's crack into a sucker. See what she's got. Heard some stories about this beer. Heard some rumblings. But we reserve judgment for our own palates here, so we'll see what this sucker has. It's good enough for me. I mean, listen, I am getting a ridiculous amount of citrus tropical fruit from this from a distance so far. But yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. Rich, full-on crazy haziness with just the infinitely creamy, delicious kind of top to her. I mean, off-white, super tight, compact bubbles. She looks quintessential hazy. Let's get a nose. Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's like orange, but kind of erring in the kind of, you know, Sunny D kind of tang territory, which I can dig on. And there's a rich kind of tropical fruit sweetness. It's definitely getting into that subtle kind of confectionery kind of zone, but it smells really vibrant, really sweet, really rich. I kind of dig on the nose. It is a little confectionery. I don't want to say synthetic. It's a little more sweetened, extra sweetened, added sweetened. It's not saccharine sweet, but it's extra sweetened, but I can kind of dig on that. So let's dive in. Cheers. I like that. It's not too bad. I mean, you are getting a follow-up of all those fruit kind of vibes in the nose and the taste, but they're a bit more muted. A bit more muted, leaning heavily into mango, but again, in a kind of watered down kind of way. And the cow does not agree. But it has this bittering component that is, I wouldn't say more dank than just kind of old schooly. It's got this rich kind of old school bitterness to it. It's fun, it's exciting, explosive. It's just not that uber dank or that oniony or ranky or any of that stuff. Just big pops of bitterness that have, I wouldn't say no personality, just an old school kind of personality. And then that slightly from the nose, watered down kind of tropical fruit vibe. And then a really nice soft, sultry mouthfeel. It's a tasty beer. Listen, I alluded to it. I heard some people kind of poop on this beer quite a bit. I don't think it's that poopy of a beer, to be perfectly honest with you. It's nice. I dig it. It's not the best beer I've ever had from Treehouse, but I kind of like it. It's a combination in how it plays from nose to taste, even though when you say a watered-down version of what you get in the nose, that's almost like saying it's a lesser version of what you're getting on the nose. To a certain extent, but at the same time, I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's really drinkable. It's ABV, which I don't think is actually on this can. It drinks smaller. It doesn't come off super hot, but I can get down with it. And listen, right now I'm outside, and I'm drinking a beer, and I'm not freezing my ass off. I'm pretty fucking excited, so I know it has nothing to do with the beer, but I dig it. But yeah, it's fun. It's it's tasty. It's rich. It's creamy. It has Treehouse vibes. It's just not a 2x4 to the face of everything that the beer is trying to give you. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better hazies I've had as of late? Probably not. Is it one of the better Treehouse hazies I've had as of late? Probably not in that aspect, but it's still a fine beer. I have quite a few of these, not necessarily Treehouse beers, but hazes in general, and it's pretty damn delicious. If I pulled something off a shelf, and I know that's kind of blasphemy to talk about it that way, but You know, if this came off a shelf, this would be one of the better hazies you can get off a shelf. Let's put it that way. Value and availability, it's Treehouse. I have no idea what this went for. Brewery only. And leave you with, if you like what, will you like this beer? If you want a beautiful nose combined with a really beautiful, silky, slick mouthfeel, and you like a little impact, but you don't want to be kind of screamed at, I mean, this is going to foot the bill. You know, put it up against a couple different Treehouse beers. It might not be the best one you've ever had, but I like it. That's all that matters, at least on this channel. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing a whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little snow right now, either in this form or that form. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.